What is up, YouTube? All right, so we are back. If you came from the mid-ranges, then I don't know if I'm gonna space these up, but as y'all saw, I did the mid-ranges first. Now it's time for the fairway drivers. We got quite a few fairways, but yeah, I don't really got. I would say these Vengeances are more of the forehands that I'm liking. I like the feel of them. And then also we got this one, and we actually got two, which we're actually gonna bag to possibly, because I want this one to start beating in a little bit so I can get a hyzer flip Vengeance, because this Vengeance is stable. Then we also got an Enemy, which is really comfortable for forehands. Actually kind of messed myself up with this Enemy because I just did not trust it. Missed out on cash on a tournament. But then all the other ones are mostly backhand disc. So we got some Patriots. Let's see, how many Patriots do we got? We got two Patriots. This Pinnacle Edition one, I know it says 7.5 -2.1, but these are a little bit more stable. So we're going to have to see the flight comparison between the Pinnacle and then the Icon Edition one. Then we also got the Rival, which the Rival is something like, this has been in my bag even before I switched over to All Legacy. I had got it one time. I think I got a Legend Edition Rival from one of my orders from Infinite, and they sent me a Rival as a mystery disc, and that thing was, I think that was the first ever disc I threw over, I would say 420 feet with. Then we got a first run Pinnacle Mongoose, super flippy, real easy roller right here. And then we also got the Phenom, which is an 8-speed. I think it's 8.5 -1.2, yeah. So this is actually something I actually want to test out, because I've been missing a disc like this in my bag for a very long time. Not that I couldn't find one, it's just I really didn't find a need for it, but now I think I do have a need for it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give some backhands and some forehands. We're gonna do this all one video. We're not gonna split it up like how I did with the putter or the mid-ranges and putters. We're just gonna throw these all once, and then I'll probably just do like a time lapse of me throwing them all back, because I do need to get some feel on how they fly. And if you can see this Phenom, pop top. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with the slowest disc. We're gonna work blah 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 blah. We're gonna work our way up to the faster disc. So slower disc, we got the Patriots, and we also got the Rivals. So we're just gonna throw these two out. We're gonna go Patriots, Rivals, then we'll go Phenoms, then Mongoose, Enemy, and then Vengeance. And I say that I won't forehand these, but I'm pretty sure there will be a couple times where I could see a forehand, because I mean, this Patriot does feel kind of good. It ain't as shallow as you think a flippy 7th speed will be. It feels nice in the hands. So since I know this Patriot is kind of stable, we're gonna go ahead and forehand this one, and we're gonna backhand this Icon Patriot, just to get a feel on how this is flying. All right, here we go. Already warmed up, so let's throw these all flat. Hey, beefy guy, beefy. Yeah, this 7.5 -2.1, those are not the actual flight numbers of this. These are a little stable. But that's a good thing though, because that means if I rip it, I can actually get these to fly how they're supposed to. There goes a little flip up. Yep, that flew nice. I just knew that was gonna be a nice throw. Sorry, I got y'all guys all in the, I had y'all facing this way whenever y'all should be facing this way. I need to actually see the flights of these discs. Put y'all on a little neutral ground, you know what I'm saying? All right, so now we got the Rivals, Icon Edition and Phenom Edition, or Pinnacle Edition. Okay, we're gonna actually backhand both of these. Don't really like the feel of the Rival for a forehand. Nothing wrong with it, it's just not my personal preference whenever I do like to grip forehands with the fairways. So let's see what this Rival could do. Nope. bit lower, but as you can see, it's not really super dumpy. It just has a nice little fade to it. Ah, forget it. We'll go ahead and throw a forehand with it. Oh, look at that. Little fade. Good over stability. This tailwind is helping me a little bit. All right, now let's go the Phenoms. Now, if these are a little bit flippy, then we're gonna have some competition with these. No, we're not gonna have no competition. These are a little bit flippy. These fly true to the numbers. This is gonna have a special spot in the bag for it. I'm gonna have a special spot in the bag for it. Oh, that was so bad. That was absolutely terrible. Since I didn't give a good rip on it, let's go with another Icon Edition one. Oh yeah, that was terrible. That slipped out of my hand. Oh, that was way too high, but probably hard to tell from that angle. I was probably blocking it, but that did come up nose up and straight high. But I did see a little bit of a flatten out there. It's probably something we're gonna have to rethrow. So y'all probably see that coming back. But here we go, Pinnacle Mongoose. I'm actually gonna get this on a distance line because this disc could go far. Yeah. Probably just too much tailwind to actually show y'all the actual flights of these. But this is something that you don't need tailwind or any kind of wind for. This is overstable. Oh yeah. It's super beefy. Super beef. Everybody needs something like that. Here we go. Pinnacle Edition's Vengeance. We're gonna forehand this one and we're gonna backhand the other one. Just did not give any air for that. Just did not get any air to that. All right, here we go. Last one, Icon Vengeance. Yep, overstable. So not like how we did with the mid-ranges and putters. What we're actually going to do is get all those discs in one spot. We're going to throw them back to see how they react in the headwind. So y'all can get an actual feel of how the discs are flying in any kind of wind. So we're going to throw it on like a little time loop. And let's see if we can get all these discs back to this area. All right, so there we go. That's all the, oh, yeah, so there we go. That's all the fairways right there. Thrown into the headwind, some of these did fly a little bit different, so I'm kind of curious to see where a lot of these fly with no wind. I've seen that the Phenoms were a little bit more flippy, and also the Patriots were a little bit more flippy as well. Both rivals I did not get good hits on. I just put too much hyzer on them. I was just not trusting it as much, so now I know that it just has just a little bit of fade, and then it just stays on that line for a very long time, and at the end, finally just dumps out. Y'all saw the enemy, very overstable. First round Pinnacle Mongoose, y'all seen how quick that flipped? I mean, I threw it pretty high and that thing just got onto cut angle and just started rolling. Vengeance, y'all seen the Icon one was a little bit less stable than the Pinnacle one, or the Icon edition was a little bit less stable than the Pinnacle edition. So that's great to have in the bag, and nice to know that I could do that, especially in the headwind, because in the headwind, the Icon one, I wouldn't say it was super flippy, but it did kind of just hyzer flip out straight, and then I did not give it enough height for it to actually get a full fly out of it. So nice to have both those in the bag. And the Patriots, a little flippy, but in a headwind I know I could actually forehand it and actually get to stand up and then just glide over to the destination I wanted to go to. Phenoms, I'll say the exact same as the Patriot, just probably just a little bit more faster. And yeah, that's it for the Fairways. So if you want to go check these all out, make sure to go visit the Legacy Pro Shop or anywhere you can get Legacy at. So yeah, that's it for the Fairways. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.